And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Jets. On the visitor's sideline is Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald. His team making the long flight. Always difficult to play the 1 o'clock Eastern game when a West Coast team feels like it's 10 a.m. on their body clock. Opposite him, the Jets' Aaron Glenn. This guy's come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Should be a wet one. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with. This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever. Set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third down, they need 5. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short bomb punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next few.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
They got me messed up. I thought my boy Waller was supposed to release.
2nd and long.
I want to take that.
They'll look to throw.
This is good crap.
2 plays, 2 sacks by the defense. Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
Green. Yep.
19 Tigers. Back to throw. Escaping to his left. And
3 sacks in a row.
That is 3 sacks on the opening drive. Incredible. On 4th down, Jack Browning is on to punt. As he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. The Seahawks offense and Jackson Smith and Jigba ready to get back to work. He's been the go-to guy in this offense for the first half of the season. You can see it there. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. Moving the tight end right. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Has to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 9. Once again, it's Walker. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Yes, let's get us one back.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
A loss of 6 yards. Another 3 and out.
Oh, we said another 3 and out.
Here's Michael Dixon now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. The return, it is Turpin. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. There you see Jets head coach Aaron Glenn, his guys set for their next possession.
Switch this up.
They'll search for the first point of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
60 Bobcats, 79 Broncos, tracking 60.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Check smash. 19 tight. Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Out to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Both teams on to 3
Here's
and
the
out
punter
misses.
now. And John to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They've had it twice, and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this 3rd drive. Putting the tight end in motion. The throw on 1st down is Darnold. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page.
Oh, no.
The ball falls incomplete.
Yeah. And it'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
Okay.
Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. They'll run the draw with Walker. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Tight end motioning left. We'll try and run it with Walker. This will not do the trick. They stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. This one
Yeah,
is complete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. And so far, 2 drives, 2 punts, no first downs. Not a winning formula as they start drive number 3.
Here we go, steady.
On the ground, the goal for Sean White, the back out of Arizona State. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, go street. Ready?
Another run here with White. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. What a job on the design run. Good for 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Get it. Read alert. Stay hurt.
They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short.
Come on, Smith.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick. Go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally.
The catch was a first.
A turnover on down.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation.
It should have been a
but
first.
Here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
It was really cheap.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold taking the deep shot. for Smith and
Oh,
Jigba.
boy.
That is incomplete. Well read
Get
that
that ball
time,
back.
defensively making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he is on to kick it for Seattle. This fielded inside the 35.
Oh, Tucker.
And it's a very nice return. He's giving the offense a short field. The Jets offense ready to get back at it. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points of this contest. And they'll begin 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Ready.
To give to White.
There it is. There it is.
Some room inside the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play, and the Jets have a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Catch made right side by Wilson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard
Here
line.
we go. Hey, Smash. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Steady.
Now it's White.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Jets 1st down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw.
Gets
away quickly, and it's caught.
Good thing.
Good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Jets will take a 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Straight ahead, it's Welker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. It was Joe Tryon-Shoyinka. bring him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Taking the deep shot. For Smith and Jigba. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. A big play for Seattle to gain a 43 yards.
And they decide to bring pressure here on third down, but he does a really nice job, remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
They'll run the toss with Walker. And look out there, upended at the line of scrimmage.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Third and 10. To throw is Darnold.
Wow.
With Smith and Jigba. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
2nd and 11. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Still 2nd down.
Set. Set.
Now Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. One, take it in.
That boy got a weapon, man. He's a weapon.
Touchdown, Seahawks. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs. The extra point is good. And the Seahawks move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Jets offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive.
Oh.
Throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Weak stuff. I don't know how that ball was knocked down at the
He'll
line.
drop the throw. Oh,
Hard
and this
to
one's
drop
going to
it.
wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral.
He
Can't
dropped
find the
my
handle,
football.
and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 79 Broncos. Ready?
That's made by Smith-Schuster. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
19 Lions.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. They'll look to throw again. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll take this down inside 35. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go now. Go street. Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let's go.
Back to the air one more time. The throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
60 Vikings, Dragon 60.
Come on, guys.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Damn.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Oh, this game's horrible.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here in our thankfully dry studios in Orlando. That's obviously not the case at the stadium, where the rain continues to play a factor in this game. Who will take better advantage of it in the second half? To find out the answer, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Hey, Scott, thank you. Rain only intensifying now as the teams have come back out. It figures to be a wet, wild second half to come. Cavante Turpin on the return. Whoa. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jets offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. They'll try to run for it. Here's close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On first down, right back to White. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
45-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 2. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to play.
No.
Trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked up by Nicky Manwari.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs.
This
Every once in
rain
a
is
while, they're
hurting
just
me,
not going to
man.
see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
From the 33, here's second down and 7. Here's Walker. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 39 yards.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Here's a second and 9 now from the 29. On play action, here's Darnold. Throw, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free.
It's a fumble.
And the Jets come up with the takeaway. So much for a nice game through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On first and 10, the blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Quincy Williams in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. His defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. The big fella, Quinn Williams, forcing his way in for the sack.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Here we go, sign.
On 3rd and long, here's Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. No issues there. This one is good. And the Seahawks go out to a 10-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30.
There you go. Go ahead, Jockey.
Go ahead, Jaheim.
To the 20.
Look at that rookie, boy.
And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, New York. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Come on, D.
In motion is Barner. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Walker. To tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their
hell was that?
Into space. And he will go all the way. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Seattle. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. A try here for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
Being dog.
Both teams ready to go once more.
That play,
As the
doing it
kick's
like
away.
that, man. That's like a glitch.
On the return, here's Turpin.
This
And
dude
he'll be
keeps
brought
slipping.
down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jets offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Okay, great.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Go. County Lions. Let's go, 80. 18, 19 Lions. Let's go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
Ready. Cougar 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
On the ground, it's Allen. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
Good catch, Turkey.
And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A pickup of 44 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
15-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set. Steady.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
There he is.
He's got his big tight end, Darren Waller. Touchdown, New York. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, but we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 17.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Corey Horton now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 35-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he's going to get 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
A gain of 7, and the Seahawks 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
On 2nd down, it's Darnold. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. He'll look up. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. 1st catch, 1st touch. Here's we start the 2nd half.
Oh, not a good punt there. This is a duck. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10.
60 by 6. Red 80.
On the give, this is Allen. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
At the 27-yard line.
Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now, faking the give. That one caught by Wilson. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. High game, late, and they want to play with some tempo.
At the 33-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Here it is on 4th down. And he's not going to get
They
there.
cheating, man. There ain't no way in hell that play didn't have no inside zone, bro. I should have called timeout, man. Game, bro. You know, way.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
It's 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's taken in by Horton.
Yeah, right, this dude ain't that special, bro.
About 10, so
Not that special, bro.
as they get set to face a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Hurt him, time. Do what you got to do.
Darnold.
Yeah,
And
do what you got to do.
Incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jets offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now this looks like a design run, and he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Hey. 70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Here's a design run. And he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
A gain there of 11. And the Jets have a 1st down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Now this time they'll look to throw. Catch made right side by Wilson.
Let's go.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. His 5th catch to the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown at your head and let everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They get 22 yards there. Good for a Jets first down.
Ready? Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60. Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it.
Come on, bro.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Ready? Viking 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 Lions.
He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
On the coverage.
This one is on target, and it is good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to get back to work. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. Little short pass
That
here.
hurt us. That hurt us right there, man.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Darnold now to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Now Darnold.
There we go.
He bought as much time as he could, but he
There's
was
that
finally taken down. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. Important punt here in this tie game late. Oh, a miss hit there off the side of his foot. And no chance for a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Jets offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Red. Mustang 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man's got it. That's Chark. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds. Here's second down.
It's now second and
Gotta
6.
be lying. 18, Pioneer. Let's go.
They'll look to throw.
Oh,
and this
rookie.
one's lined up incomplete. That's
Yes,
one you'd
oh.
think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
He got the whitest.
Come to the line,
Shot
needing
is
6
that.
yards for a first down.
Ready. 7.
On third down, they'll set up to throw.
Oh, it's
He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10.
First down.
They'll look to throw
there's
yet
Juju. Here goes Juju.
into the hands of Juju. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's first and 10.
15 more yards. That's another Jets.
Now the spike comes with 28 seconds to go.
Let's go now. 60 by 6. Go street.
It,
Ready.
Looking to throw here on second
Go,
and
White.
10. He's into space
Let's
at
go.
the 25. And he'll be forced out of bounds. That screen goes for 12. And that's a first down.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game. As they approach midfield now, they've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker can be a hero.
Street. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw again. Pass brought in by
come on, hurry,
Chark.
hurry.
Oh, he's going to be taken down, and now they've got to spike it or
Hurry
get
up.
the field goal team out here quickly.
Here we go.
Now the spike comes with 9 seconds showing
Go.
on the clock. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot.
Come on.
This
They missed
to
one
win the
earlier.
game.
47.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. They'll talk things over before third down. So here we go. Big spot for the rookie. This one he's got to have.
Come on, Rook. Get that money, Rook. There you go, baby. There you go, baby.
This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard
Here's
line.
first down. To throw is Darnold. Forced out wide.
I ain't get away. That's why the game over. You better go down.
So this one in the win column for the Jets. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory.
Leave that.
So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA
Yeah, that's
Sports.
right there. Should have been
For
some
more,
kind of
log
kick
on
right
to
there. Ran right into
EASports.com.
sauce.
It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye
Got
from
that ass
MetLife
back.
Stadium.
What a game. Boys good. 5-3, man. Pretty shit. Got it done, baby. We worked some back. That man Justice for week 6, but I made that move putting MJ in there. 3-0 as a starter, baby. The world record up to 5-3. 3-game winning streak. Let's do this. We're back. Next time on Reece Must See TV.